My name is Mr. Sharp King. I'm creator of ChooseYourRelationships.com and author of The Chicken's Guide to Having Women Beg for You: Sex, Lust, and Lies. And today, I want to talk about a topic that came across my Facebook and Instagram feed that a lot of people were leaving comments to that I really don't hear a lot of people talk about very often. And that is, why do women have sex? Why do women have sex? And it's a very important topic. And it's one of those taboo subjects that doesn't get talked about very often. And I think it's a very important topic if you're a man, or at least if you're trying to be a man. Or if you might be a young man, but if you're trying to be a man, it's a very important topic to talk about. And I think one of the biggest distinctions and concepts that I learned a long time ago is almost everything that you do, almost everything that you've been taught from the age of 17 to 21, most of it is not going to work. Now that might blow your mind. That might be a shocking statement, but most of the things you learn between the age of 17 to 21, most of that stuff is just simply not going to work. And most of the things you see on television, most of the stuff you see in magazines, uh, out in society, those ideas, concepts, it's just simply not going to work. And another thing you have to understand is it's very difficult to be a woman in American society. I mean, I think it's difficult across the board, but especially in America. It's very difficult to be a woman in this society because the average woman can't do anything without being called a name. You whore. You suck. You're despicable. Guys get very emotional when their woman, or it doesn't really have to be their woman. It could be just someone that they trying to get to know. They get very angry most of the time when a female does something that's out of character in a way that they've been conditioned to believe. So that's the thing you have to realize. So most women don't like to be judged. So they'll kind of go along to get along, or they'll go as far as they can without the guy getting all upset and flipping out on them or something like that, going crazy. So plus you have to realize that a lot of younger women, say in early 20s, for example, she might have a job and she might be, say, a personal assistant or a secretary in the office, and she might feel obligated to sleep with her boss or with the manager or the supervisor, or because she probably wants to get promoted, or she don't want to anyone to get mad at her. So in her mind, I have to do what I have to do because I have to keep my job. And a lot of women are in situations like this. So sometimes sleeping with the manager, the boss, the supervisor is comes with the territory. So that's one reason why a woman would have sex with a guy. Now, it doesn't get talked about very often because, like I said, it's one of those taboo subjects. You know. Now, another reason why a female would sleep with a guy is because maybe she actually likes the guy. Maybe she feels better about herself when she's around a guy. Maybe she loves herself more when she's around this guy. So it's kind of a reciprocity in action. She's feeling good about being around this man, and hopefully he likes being around her, or maybe he just wants to have a good time. But it's a fair exchange because she gets to feel good about herself even more, and he gets what he wants, which is probably sex or a good time or whichever the case is. And that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. And by the way, there's nothing. I'm not bashing any of these, the reasons why women have sex. I'm just here to give you the gist of the reasons why women have sex. So if she has sex with a guy because she wants to, because she would like to. And the third reason why a woman would have sex with a guy is because she needs some financial assistance. She just needs some help. Maybe she's in a bad situation. Maybe maybe she came over here from another country, or maybe she just got a divorce, or maybe it's a lot of things could have happened. But a lot of times, most women don't really have the experience, especially um, if if she got a divorce. A lot of them don't really have the life experience of going out into the job market and trying to get a job once she got a divorce from her husband. So sometimes some women panic. Sometimes they don't know what to do, and sometimes they don't have any support. So they become desperate. So, and some people will say, this phrase that I used to hear while I was growing up. Some people will do something strange for a piece of change. And what that means is once people get desperate, they're bound to do almost anything. And that's just human nature. I'm not knocking it. That's just, it is what it is. So those are just 3 reasons why a woman would sleep with a guy. Let's recap. The first one is she sleeps with a guy because she feels obligated to. She feels like she has to do what she has to do, basically. The second one is she sleeps with a guy because she actually likes the guy, and that's cool. And the third reason is she sleeps with a guy because she needs some financial assistance. She needs help. So basically, she's just hustling. She's, and a lot of people, a friend of mine will say, hey, that's like passive prostitution. If you sleep with a guy and you expect something in return. And you know what? He has a good point there. That's a good argument some people would make. And I get it. But I'm not judging. I'm not judging anybody. I'm just telling you 3 reasons, 3 of the main obvious reasons why women sleep with guys. And sometimes that shit happens. But at the end of the day, most women sleep with guys for 2 reasons. Either she sleeps with a guy because she wants to, or she sleeps with a guy because she has to. That's it. You can go anywhere in the world. It's either or. Either she's going to sleep with a guy because she wants to, or sleep with a guy because she has to. Now, there's a lot of different, there's a combination of things that comes into play. But it's either or. It really depends on the environment that you meet her, or that y'all might be in at the time. It depends on where you meet her at. It depends on how you met her. It depends on a lot of different things. But at the end of the day, either she's sleeping with you because she wants to, or because she has to. And I would highly recommend you be in the position of a woman sleeping with you because she wants to. Because if she's sleeping with you because she has to, you don't want to be in that position. So that's all I got in this video. Once again, my name is Mr. Sharp Game, and if you like what you heard in this video, and if you want to work with me directly, go to my website. That's chooseyourrelationships.com, and click on the coaching session tab, and click on the option that's best for you. And I'm curious to hear what you think about this video. Feel free to leave your comments below. So until next time, peace and love.